if some of you have not kept up with the career development area, if that's something that has not been on your radar, I want to tell you that it is completely updated and available in this book. There is nothing about that topic that is not covered here, and also is extremely contemporary. From thinking about what kind of career you would like to have, to putting together a resume and cover letter and data mining into companies that you're interested in, giving a handshake to the interviewer, thinking about what kind of questions you might ask to the interviewer, negotiating your job offer, and then once you have a job, what you do about things like development. It is all here, and it is all contemporary. It's one of the reasons that this book has been a massive bestseller on several of the bestseller lists. On your handout, you see a section called the organization of the book. There's 3 parts to this book. One is, what do I actually want? So basically, before you redo your career, the question is, who are you and what are you looking for? Second is making a move. How do you enact that? And again, very contemporary information about it. And then third, once you have the job, then what's going on in the modern workplace and what are new rules that you would follow there. There's 3 top takeaways from this book. All of these are on your handout. 1, you can and should have a career path you love. 2, any career decision should be based on your personal career values. And then third, you have to take control over your career because no one else is going to do it for you. Well, part 1 of this book, if I go to page 4 of your handout, part 1 of the book is talking about what do I actually want. And one of the things that you see is that your degree that you got is actually something you spring forward from, not a ball of chain. In fact, I'm sure many of you know people who are doing things that have nothing to do with the degree they got. I know a guy who has a history degree from the University of Texas at Austin, and he drives a beer truck. He enjoys his work, probably makes more money than he would with history. But, now the question becomes first, what do you value? Because what they believe is you've got to have that as a strong anchor. So the question is, these sorts of things, are going from absolutely essential to you all the way to not of value to you. And I'll just read you a few of these out of the book. Mission and impact. Are you interested in service, making decisions, being a community contributor? Social interaction, collaboration, and teamwork. Are you a person who likes solitude? You have to work for yourself. Do you like teamwork, autonomy? Are you interested in managing? What about routine? Do deadlines turn you on? Do you like variety? Are you a person who's consistent? Are you a detail-oriented person? Reward. First of all, everybody likes to get paid. That's a given. But rewards, acknowledgement. Are you a person who likes that? Security, prestige. And then finally, challenge and expression. Things like creativity. Are you a risk taker? Are you a physical engager? And so forth. So what they do here is you ask yourself, obviously, a lot of questions to get a strong beat on what you are and what your core values are as a person who contributes to a job. And the big lesson that was out of this book is there's an awful lot more to negotiate than salary. That's all people ever talk about. But it gives a long list of things that you can negotiate, including job title and functions and perks and all sorts of things. Asking yourself the tough questions where you can say no if that is the right thing to do. The other thing I really haven't seen much on is asking somebody to put an offer in writing because you have not done anything with it except express verbal interest in it. And y'all, anybody could tell you anything, but it's in writing that makes that official. And it was a big part of what you do when you accept an offer. Again, this is a bestseller because it is contemporary. Some of it may be, y'all, not easy to read because you don't like to ask the questions about yourself that it's asking you to do. But it is all here, and that's why it's called a playbook for navigating your career. I hope you enjoyed that synopsis of the new rules of work.